Good afternoon, I'm Caitlin Hilbers.
And I'm Chase Curry.
Today on the January 15th edition of the Wind News, we will have a feature on debate.
As well as a feature on ag. We hope you all had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Students, if you are involved in UIL Math, Calculator, and Number Sense, you will have practice on Tuesday in Mr. Wilson's class until spring break.
Those who are interested in participating in tennis, whether it be singles or doubles, you and your partner must go to see Miss Owen by Friday, January 22nd.
Also, if you want to play golf, you need to go see Coach Morris by January 20th.
All junior high and high school students are expected to bring a mask and water bottle each day.
Our ag department has been working hard, and here is Sarah and Cameron with a feature.
Why did you start showing?
Probably just my dad showed as a kid, and he kind of got me into it. He just thought it'd be something I would enjoy, and I have, so.
It's just always been a family tradition of mine. My dad did it, my brother did it, so I just got into it that way.
Because I love animals.
What is your favorite thing about showing?
Probably the reward at the shows. You put all this work into it, and then you get the opportunity to show your animal and see how you compete with others. So it's the fun part of it.
I'd say probably my favorite thing is hanging out with my animals and getting to know their personalities. Being with them is one of the better parts of my day.
That I can cuddle with them and I don't know.
How do you think you will do in the show this year?
I think that we're going to do pretty good. It really depends on the judge, but I've been working with them, and I think they're looking pretty good.
Well, I'm hoping to pull out a win. My dad and I have been working pretty hard to get the animals where they need to be.
Good.
How do you care for your animals?
Really just walking with them every day, spending time with them, just being with them as much as you can.
I brush my pigs every other day. I show my animals at least 3 times a week, and then I exercise my lambs and pigs every third day.
We let them come inside and we just pet on them and love on them so they can get better and not thump at us.
Thanks, Sarah and Cameron.
We would like to congratulate our winners and all of our participants from the county show.
We also want to congratulate Brooke Rice on making the All-Region Band and advancing to area, where she will compete for a chair in the All-State Band.
Students, mark your calendars. The ACHS prom is going to be held on April 10th from 7 to 11 p.m. at Venue 79.
The theme is masquerade, so make sure you get everything you need for prom. Students, if you're being bullied or harassed or would like to report someone to the ArcherISD webpage, has a button you can click to report bullying anonymously.
Our debate team has showed off their skills, so here's Abby and Klein with more information.
Sophomore Emily Shepard and Becca Taggart are preparing for State Congress debate in February.
One of the fun things about debate is being able to go up against everyone and talk about a topic that you can be really passionate about, and knowing that you understand it and you're talking with people that understand it too can be really fun. Well, it definitely involves a lot of research. We have a format that we use, and the format just helps us basically go through and understand everything that's happening better. So once we basically get our 3 major points down, we go through and we research all that, and it makes everything easier.
In preparations, I try to make sure to go through my speeches out loud to make sure I know how to pronounce everything. I want to make sure my sources are solid, that they're not stuff people can find errors in. Yeah. Last year, my sister made it, and I was able to go and watch and see everything and be able to come back to learn from all of that from last year and be able to make it this far. I just feel really happy about it. We have students who from all over schools that we compete with send in legislations. about oftentimes recent topics that are going on through the news. So it's stuff we know about, it's stuff we could learn from, and that affect our daily lives.
So they're aggressive in the competition room. With Congress, a lot of it is about being called on, and you have to be able to you have to be willing to jump up and be ready to be called on. And they're really good about just kind of raising their hand, even sometimes when they may not always have the speech prepared, but they're able to think on the fly and develop that speech as they're giving it. So to prepare for competition, they're given 20 items on a docket that the topics are already written out. They're pieces of legislation. And so then they prepare a speech in advance, whether they're in affirmative, they agree with that piece of legislation, or a negation speech. So they choose which side of it they're on, and they write their speech based on that. And then they can use sources. We go through and they prepare the speech, and then we can help as the coaches. Ms. Cox and I go through and give them, think about this. This was confusing. We can help them tweak the speech, and then they give it at the competition. State contest is held in Austin, and competitors get to debate on, if you make it to day 2, then you get to compete at the state capitol. However, COVID changes everything right now. So the state office is looking for a different location that has not been released yet.
The girls will compete February 14th.
Thanks, Abby and Klein.
And here's Kate Godwin with current events.
Case. On January 6th, President Donald Trump hosted a rally outside the Capitol. Thousands of protesters and rioters from this rally stormed the Capitol in an attempt to stop the confirmation of President-elect Joe Biden's victory. These rioters vandalized and looted the Capitol, one protester even stealing a lectern. 4 people were killed in this riot, and many of the people at the protests are being identified and arrested. The Capitol was forced to go under lockdown, but still, Congress relented and the count was confirmed. Because of this insurrection, many Congress members and politicians have called for the impeachment of Trump. On January 13th, with a final vote of 232 to 197, the House of Representatives made the decision to impeach Donald Trump, making him the first president in U.S. history to be impeached twice. On the topic of COVID-19, almost 24 million people have been infected in the U.S. so far, with almost 400,000 deaths, double the number in August. However, the COVID-19 vaccine is being distributed rapidly, and many elderly people are being eligible for the 2 shot doses.
Our Wildcats of the Week are Landon Smith, Isaac Villegas, and Heston Weitenheimer. They volunteered to carry out the junior high teachers' trash at the end of the day to help our custodians.
And now to Caitlin Casillas in the Sports Corner.
Tuesday, our varsity Lady Cats kept their undefeated streak alive with the win over Seymour. Our boys fell for 4 points short of the win in a close game. Tonight, our Lady Cats and Wildcats will be hosting only. The JV boys will play in the back gym at 5:30, while the varsity girls playing in the big gym at 5:30 as well. After these 2 games, the JV girls will be in the back gym and the varsity boys will be in the big gym. Baseball, softball, tennis, and golf are right around the corner, so be ready to watch them. Back to Caitlin.
Caitlin.
That's it for this edition of the Win News.
Have a great day, Archer City.